guitars and cards. Today I have my personal collection. It's a KVX10 that I modded. It was originally black, and as you can see, it is not black anymore. What I did is, and you'll be able to see it in the pictures right here. Let me kick. As you can see, what I did is I bought this on eBay, I think 2010, 2011. Yeah, 2010. I bought it in 2010. It was all black, and it had faded chrome hardware, but it was in condition. What I did is I took the neck off. I took the neck off completely because it's got the plate. And I bought a matched Flametop that was 2 pieces of board at the time. I got it on eBay. At that time, there was no like project guitars, so you couldn't just get a guitar however you wanted and then make it however you wanted. So I'm retired Air Force, so I was active duty at the time, and I took it to the wood shop guy. Was a friend of mine, and I made a couple projects there. Anyways, what we did is we put the matched pieces of wood together, and we put them together and stuck them together, and then he took almost an entire ½ inch. Well, maybe a quarter of an inch off the top. So I disconnected like I said, I took off the neck, and then he put it through a planing machine and just took off a ½ inch to the top. In fact, was like nothing here. There was no holes anymore because he took it all the way down. And then what we did, and you can see it in the pictures, we put that on top of this. And he took a router and routed around it so it'll fit perfect. And then what I did is I took green and purple. I mixed the purple to get the bluish edges, and for the green I mixed it with blue and green, and this was blue and purple. It came out like this, but I put that all over on it. The green part, and I put the edges, I put that on, and the back, I couldn't get the wood dye, which is what I used. I think it was denatured alcohol. You had to mix the wood dye with denatured alcohol. Nowadays, you can get the wood dye that you just mix with water, and it works just as fine. But at the time, that's what I used, and this body is basswood. So the dye wouldn't stick to it at all. It would not get into the pores and adjust, so it just looked little here, little here, little here, little here, and that's it. Now the front, after I put the maple top on, the pores just sucked it in. And as soon as I put it on, I'm like, wow, because the flame, you can't see that well when you have the board in front of you. It looks good, but you have to put some kind of coloring to make it pop and bring it up. In fact, if you look, that thing is popping and going crazy there because it's a full ½ inch maple top on that sucker. It isn't just a veneer. That's not a veneer. That's a quarter maple top. And it is popping and going crazy and moving and everything, which is what you want. In fact, I see some guitars in the guitar stores, and they have the veneer maple top on it, and not something like this. Sometimes they do a great job. Some of my guitars have some great veneer tops on them, and they look gorgeous, you know. But some of those, they just don't look that good because maybe they don't take enough attention to the veneer. I don't know. But this one is a 1/4 inch maple board on there. Like I said, match booked right down the middle. That's the only way to do it. In fact, you can see it right in the middle. You try to get that right in the middle as best as possible. Anyways, and since the wood die wouldn't go to the back or the sides at all because it was basswood, besides where the maple met right there, my friend, the guy that was working on it, well, I did all the hard work I did, and he did a little extra. So he's like, "What are you going to do?" And I said, "I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm not that good at painting." And then he's like, "I got an idea. Just come back tomorrow." And I came back tomorrow. What he did is he took one of those what are they? The one paint guns, the little things that you do. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now because, you know, I'm talking in front of you. But he did that. He did that all around it, and he hit this to match up with where I was blending it, and he put blue all the way around. And it blends, well, it doesn't blend, but it's blue, and then it comes up and then turns into the green, which is really cool. And what I did is I colored this too, and I put the blue around it for the headstock. And what I did after that, because it didn't come with this right here, this plate. I thought this plate was beautiful, and it's gold. I was going to make this gold with the green and blue hardware, and I bought this plate. It just had the little hole thing. It looked kind of crappy. I didn't like it, so I put this and fed it through from the back. You can see it comes from the back, and then over, and I put a nice gold bridge on it. I think this is a Gatto locking bridge, which is really good. Either the Gatto or the I forget the other one. That's really good. The Gatto's a really good one. I think that's what's on it. And then I wanted to do gold pickup rings, gold hardware, and what I originally had on it was, and this is where I know the EMG TW's from. Originally, this had a TW on it, and EMG 81 TW. TW came with the push-pull pot. You could lift it up and switch it to single coil. And I had a boost button here. I plan on putting a kill switch here instead. But I didn't like the tone of the 81 TW. It didn't have the kick of an 81. It just didn't have it. And it sat in its case for years and years and years. And then I got it out about a year ago, and I played it, and I was like, man, this doesn't have the sound I've been looking for. I don't know why. So I took the 81 TW out, sold it, and I sold the boost because it didn't seem to help much. Sometimes it really kicked for a guitar, and sometimes it doesn't. Maybe the way it was wired, I wired it, I don't know. Anyways, I put an EMG 81 normal into it. And I think it sounds pretty good, right? And I think it sounds good, and you got a gold knob on it, and then it's got a maple neck, as you can see, with the rosewood fingerboard. And I put Spurzle locking tuners on it. You can see it's the Spurzles. The newer ones aren't as big and bulky like this. I bought these, I don't know, in 2007 or 8, and I just had them sitting around, so I decided to throw them on there, and it makes it pop pretty good once I put the green up there. But it's a pretty good guitar. One thing that is detracting from it, the output switch, or the output jack, because you gotta put it there, you gotta put it there so you don't bend it. Or you can just get the cable that has the corner to it, the elbow corner. You could do that, but it's better to get one that's flat, and I did have that. Or, the little extension thing that has it. that's good too. But yeah, this is part of my personal collection because I made it and I can't let it go. I can never let it go. And the flame is just going crazy. Up there, like I said, it's not flame. I didn't want to veneer it and I didn't want to sand it down because the next stuff I'm not so great on. So, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. Once I get the kill switch in here, it'll make it a little bit better. But it's my guitar. I made it. I feel pretty cool that I made it because the flame. Obviously, I had help with the guy at the wood shop. But it's a pretty good guitar, I think. It's gorgeous. I made it, so it makes it a little bit closer to my heart, I guess. You know, sentimental, you guys. Maybe you're thinking the same thing, but yeah, it's a pretty good guitar. Now they have so many different kits for V's and whatever you want now. It's really cool that they have those, but they didn't have it when I put this together. And I'll play a little bit and then I'll let you guys go. But look at that, pop. See the way the grain moves, like from one way to the other? That's nice. That's really nice. If you find a guitar that looks and has that and plays good, buy it. Unless it's an exorbitant amount of money, then don't buy it. Try to find it used like me, because I always try to find everything B-stock or used. That other guitar I had, that Ibanez, obviously that was used, and it's great, you know. All right, let me play it a little bit. It's a little noisy. Maybe one of the pots might have come out a little bit. I think I soldered this, and because it had to be changed and everything from how it was. So here, I'll play it a little bit. That's a good crunch. It's interesting the way it rolls off, and it's still fairly decent. Yeah, from being in the garage and in the cold and everything, I don't know, the tuning isn't so amazing on it, unfortunately. That's not bad. One of the tuners, I guess, the locking, you can see the locking part of it was a little out because you tighten it and loosen it to hold it on. It goes right through there, and instead of wrapping it around 20 times until it catches with the locking tuners, you just put it in, tighten it down. Anyways, I think that's enough. This is my personal collection. It was a Jackson KVX10 that was kind of crappy when I bought it, but now it looks a lot better, and it's a beautiful guitar. And I'm not going to part with it unless I have no choice, you know. Maybe California taxes might do it, I don't know. Anyways, I'm Larry Joe with Guitars and Cards. Let me know, leave a comment on something maybe you're asking about or something, and I'll do what I can to put it on here. I haven't done all of them because I need to go back, but I'm telling you, if you leave me a comment, I will do everything I can to answer it. I do everything I can. It's, you know, I only have 100 or so subscribers, so and those 101 subscribers I have, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I do not sponsor anything, or nobody sponsors me. This is all my own guitars. You know, I purchase it. I see them out there for a good deal. I try to jump on it. I have the capability right now of doing that. And if I don't like it, I'll sell it and keep it going like that. If you like, leave a like. If you like it, leave a like. It's a pretty cool guitar. Leave a comment at the very least. Hit the bell if you want. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool too. And nothing's, you know, there's no you have to do it or any of that stuff. And I'm never going to pander to get people to subscribe. I feel it's wrong, and I wouldn't want people doing it to me. But yeah, I'm Larry Joe, and I appreciate your time. The next guitar that I'm going to do, it was in one of my videos that I made before. It is a Dean. You can see it. It's got a flame maple top, but I don't know if it's just fading over the years. I don't know. This is a Dean V straight 6, and you can see the instead of having the headstock that's got the V thing coming out of it like the dimes, it doesn't have that. And also, it is from the Dean, see the DCR up there upside down? It's from the Dean Custom Run collection. 55 out of 100. You can see it backwards there. Anyways, it's a beautiful guitar. It's as massive as a Gibson V. That's probably why they're getting sued. Obviously the headstock's different. I put EMGs into it, of course. It's got a Floyd Rose 1000 gold that's faded, but it's a beautiful guitar. I played it for an intro for one or two of my videos. I don't remember, but yeah, that'll be the next guitar that I review. And I'll try to play it out and see if this Bluetooth thing works, okay? So thanks for your time. I really appreciate it, and have a good night. Maybe I'll see you the next time I record something. Take care. See if I can get this thing. There it is.